Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome. Hope I find you all well on this Wednesday evening for your beer quiz with Roosters. Thank you for your company, guys. I'm running a little bit late. You might notice I'm going a little bit late. So thank you for joining us, everybody. You've already started. You don't need me. You don't need me. There we go. We are looking for a team name. It is National Herb and Spice Day. National Herb and Spice Day. So we need a herb and spice related team name. And R1, R3, R5. R1, R3, R5. There is your Rooster Booster. Take that from me. You got it? Thank you. Now stick that on your answer sheet. You scrap paper. We are old school. We are pen and paper. You stick in the comments. You put your team name. You also put R1, R3, R5. I don't tell you what the rounds are. You're wise, old sages. You don't need me to tell you. So R1, R3, or R5. When are you playing your Rooster Booster? Get those posting, guys. Write it on your pad and pen as always. That's all we need. We're old school. We have a pad. We have a pen. And we have a tipple of our choosing. Tonight, I am on the 24/7, the 4.7% IPA. I've got to say, it's a damn nice tipple as well. Hi, Liz. Hope you're well. Thank you for joining us in Germany. Alistair, up there in Scotland, in Perth. Hope you are okay. If we've got any newbies joining us, let us know, please, guys. Post in the comments. Hi, Tim. Welcome on board. Hi, Stacey. All the usual suspects. Lovely to have you on board. Hi, Gabby. I put a fab picture of your kids with your beer win from a couple of weeks ago. That was on our social media earlier today. Mad Natters, hello, hello. All the usual suspects jumping on board. We've got about 72 on board at the moment. We'll just give it a couple more minutes. See if we get anybody else taking part. Hi, Vicky. Hope you're well. Hope the comedy writing is going superb. I'm sure it is. Incredibly funny lady, incredibly talented. I'm sure it'll go great. What's happened to my hair? Sally Social happened to my hair. It's what we call a lockdown haircut. If you were here on Saturday instead of gallivanting with your family, you would have seen it then. We've had the discussion. It's old news. This has grown. This bad boy has grown. Yeah, me and Sally Social had an argument and I lost. So there we go. There we go. We've got another new team member to introduce you to tonight as well. Obviously, we know Patch is well settled and nicely in his new home, which is lovely to hear. Hi, Stephen. Stephen Sanders. Hope you are, sir. But Tish. So Patch is all nice and settled. So we've got a new doggy, new little foster doggy during this period of lockdown, and that is Keanu. Keanu is a chubby chihuahua. He moved in with us on Sunday. He's settling really well. He is cuteness personified, but with a kind of bugger off face. So he's a lovely little guy. If he's up to it, I might try and show him on screen later. We'll see which way that mood goes, shall we? So usual score, guys. You know. Hi, Vicky. Welcome. Nice to have you on board. Hi, James. Good to see you as always, sir. Yes, the usual comments, banter, never post an answer. It's one of the simple rules we have. All we have, comments is for banter, never post an answer. That's for you guys to engage amongst yourselves. And smart TVs, you will need an extra device if you wish to comment. So you can watch me on the big telly, but if you want to comment in the live chat using your Gmail account and through being subscribed to the channel, you can do that through your smart telly, by your smart telly, by using another device, your mobile, your tablet, or your laptop, etc., etc. Hi, Zoe. I hope you're all right. Hi, Sheila. Hope you are well. And we will try and introduce you to Keanu very, very soon. As always, the guys at Roosters have asked me to say a massive, massive thank you. You guys are swamping them. All our orders are making it out as quickly as possible. They have the local delivery van going around kind of Harrogate, Knaresborough and the surrounding village areas. And then we have DHL for the wider deliveries. Don't quite make it to Mosul, but they deliver within sort of 5 to 7 days. So today they have a new beer. It's been reintroduced and it's available on limited edition. It's called High Tea. It's the Jasmine Green Tea IPA, and it's a whopping 6.2% volume. It's a blend of 4 hops, jasmine flowers, and it's in association with Taylors of Harrogate, their green tea, and jasmine. It combines to make a mixed fruit and floral aroma backed up by a balanced level of bitterness and a green tea finish. And that, as with most of Rooster's beers, is suitable for vegans as well. Suitable for vegans. That is High Tea. High Tea. Chris Perkins, he is a beer connoisseur, and he has just said it's fabulous. I've never tried it, but they've just re-released that today. That is the limited edition High Tea. Also, I mentioned it last week, but I'll mention it again on the 19th of June, available from the web shop. You have got the Scrambler, the 4.0% volume watermelon pale ale. It's a summer drink. The Scrambler, the watermelon pale ale, back in stock from the 19th of June. As always, guys, I will ask every question twice, and I'll do a quick repeat at the end of the round and repeat anything that you may have missed. For those that weren't on board on Saturday, I usually quiz 8 o'clock on a Wednesday, 8 o'clock on a Saturday. This Saturday will be my last Saturday night quiz. So I'll be doing Roosters on a Wednesday still. We'll always be here on a Wednesday until we're able to get back in the tap room, doing safe social distance quizzing live in the tap room. We'll always be here at Wednesdays at 8 o'clock. But it'll be my last Saturday. Work commitments, etc. Life is getting in the way a little bit of quiz fun. So I'm having to knock the Saturdays. What I would love more than anything, guys, is to get a real full house on Saturday. If you don't normally play on a Saturday, please join us this Saturday for our last Saturday quiz. I would love to have as many of the regulars on board as we can. That is Saturday at 8 o'clock for our last Saturday night quiz, but I'll be here every Wednesday with your Roosters quiz. So let's look at some of your team names. Steve Vickers, Sage What You Want, James Fuller, the Red Hot Quizzy Peppers, Lindsay Toohey, Spice Up Your Live, Sheila Strain, Time for a Few Beers, and Anthony Williams, Grounded Mace. There we go, guys. They are a random selection of your team names. Before we get started with social quistancing, I need to give you your rounds. Have we all played our Rooster Booster? Have we put that in the comments? And have we wrote it on our quiz sheets? Round 1 is people. Round 1, people. Round 3, TV and film. TV and film. And round 5 is music. Music, round 5. Your 5 rounds this evening look like as follows. 1 is people. 2 is anagrams. 3 is TV and film. 4 is your dingbats. And 5 is music. Before we get started, I am going to see if Keanu wants to come and say hello, and then we could do some social quistancing. Give me a minute, guys. Hey, everybody, look who's here. You're going to come say hello. There we go, everybody. Meet Keanu. You want to say hello, buddy? So there we go. He's a lovely lad. He's settling in really, really well. A bit of a chunky monkey. So we're just doing a bit of work with him on his diet and exercise at the moment. But he's such a sweet lad. Really well settled. And you've been ever so sweet, aren't you? Come on, buddy. Let's put you back with Sally Social, shall we? Hello, say hello, everybody. Quick hello to Carno, and then we can let him go and chill for the night. There you go, buddy. Say hello. Come on, then. Right, give me a minute, guys. We get started with our quiz. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Right, guys, I reckon it's about time we got started. Thank you very much. And thank you for all the comments telling me how cute I am. I really appreciate that. It's nice. Thanks for the feedback. It's just a haircut, but thank you. That nice feedback. Really, really appreciate that. Are we ready? As we always say, this is about reaching out, getting in touch with people who you might not otherwise. Let's do some social distancing. Let's go round one. Let's go, people. So we are on question one, round one. Recently in the news, after launching US astronauts into space, what is the name of the space travel company owned by Elon Musk? So repeat of your question, guys. Recently in the news, after launching US astronauts into space, what is the name of the space travel company owned by Elon Musk? Number two. In 1995, a statue of the former Labour leader John Smith was removed from outside the Labour Party HQ after it was persistently mistaken for which comedian? So question number two. In 1995, a statue of the former Labour leader John Smith was removed from outside the Labour Party HQ after it was persistently mistaken for which comedian? Question number three. In 1955, who was persuaded not to marry Group Captain Peter Townsend? In 1955, who was persuaded not to marry Group Captain Peter Townsend? Question number four. Name the goalkeeper who began starring in TV commercials for Head and Shoulders shampoo in 2013. Name the goalkeeper who began starring in TV commercials for Head and Shoulders shampoo commercials in 2013. Question number five. About which event did Tennyson write? There's not a reason why, there's but to do and die. About which event did Tennyson write? There's not a reason why, there's but to do and die. Which event? Number five, and we are on people, round one. Question number six. Number six. Name the new deputy leader of the Labour Party. Name the new deputy leader of the Labour Party. Question number 7. What were the first 2 words always said by the wartime graffiti character Chad? What were the first 2 words always said by the wartime graffiti character Chad? So, as always, guys, hugely humbled. 100 people on board again. Thank you so much. We would love to hit 100 for our last quiz on Saturday. If you guys can make it, we also have some regular Saturday people who can't play on a Wednesday. Let's make it a big one and a fun one this Saturday. I'm going to put a lot of work into the quiz on Saturday and make it extra special bit of fun this Saturday, 8 o'clock. Please join us if you can, guys. And your number 8, your last one on people. Complete the title of this 2005 best-selling novel by Stieg Larsson, The Girl with the. Complete the title of this 2005 best-selling novel by Stieg Larsson, The Girl with the. Evening, Peggy. Evening, Ian. Hope you are both well. We need to have a catch up soon. So hope you're both doing okay in the meantime. And the lads are all doing good too. I'm going to do a recap, guys. I'm doing a recap. Stand by your beds if there's any you missed from round 1. People. Round 1. People. Let's go. It is recently in the news after launching US astronauts into space. What is the name of space travel company owned by Elon Musk? That is question 1, round 1 on people. Vicky Larsson, I take it Stieg Larsson is his sister, Swedish? I'm thinking Swedish, Norwegian, somewhere around there. Number two. In 1995, a statue of the former Labour leader John Smith was removed from outside the Labour Party HQ after it was persistently mistaken for which comedian? Number 3, in 1955, who was persuaded not to marry group captain Peter Townsend? Who? Pete Townsend, who? Base joke there. Number 4, the fact I had to explain it. It was even too clever for me. Number 4, name the goalkeeper who began starring in TV commercials for Head and Shoulders shampoo in 2013. Name the goalkeeper who began starring in TV commercials for Head and Shoulders shampoo in 2013. Number 5, about which event did Tennyson write? There's not a reason why, there's but to do and die. Number 6, name the new deputy leader of the Labour Party. Stephen Sanders, you okay, buddy? We will have some. We will have some, mate. Don't you worry. So Vicky Larsson, Swedish, you're Norwegian. No way. Number 6, name a new deputy leader of the Labour Party. Number 7, what were the first 2 words always said by the wartime graffiti character Chad? And number 8, complete the title of the 2005 best-selling novel by Stieg Larsson, The Girl with the. They are your 8 place people questions. Let's move over to your anagrams. We're doing your anagrams. Again, they're all categorized, if I can say it. On Saturday, for those that were with us on Saturday, we did famous movie stars. We're over to the female actresses tonight. So they're all famous actresses. Are we ready? Get ready, pad and pen to write it down or screen grab it, photo it, yada, yada, bada, bing. You know, I'll shut up. Number 1. Name the actress. Name the actress. All famous female actresses or female actors. Keep PC, Scott. Keep PC. It's 2020, mate. Stay up to date. There we go. That is number 1. Have we all got number 1? Number 2. Oh, I'll do a readout as well. I have been asked before to read it and spell it. Why you can't read yourself, I don't know. A little bit lazy, if I'm honest, but I'll go with it. So, calm over oil in. Calm over oil in. CALMOVAOILIN. Calm over oil in. There we go. That's number one. Let's go to your number two. Number two, remember you can start bragging in comments. No answers, guys, but it's there to brag. A bit of bravado. You can't beat a bit of anagram bravado. So, Galleon, Jean. Galleon, Jean. Galleon, Jean. GALLEON, If you're wondering how to spell that's I and I. Galleon, Jean. That is number two. Number two in your anagrams. Famous actresses. And your third one, guys. Your third one. Given we're doing spice names, I thought I've got to do one in the anagrams. Cumin, DJ Headed. Cumin, DJ Headed. Obviously a very famous actress. Cumin, CUMIN, DJ. DJ. I'll spell that. HEADED. Cumin, DJ Headed. Screen grab right down. Bada bing, bada bong, yada, yada, yada. Right. Let me go through those again, guys. Let me go through those again. This is your last call. Then I'll leave you for a couple of minutes. You fill in all the gaps to your people questions and you get your free anagrams. It's as simple as that. There we go. Number one, calm over oil in. Calm over oil in. CALMOVAOILIN. Number one in your famous actresses anagrams. Number two, Galleon, Jean. Galleon, Jean. GALLEONIIJEAN. And your third one, Frau Herb and Spice inspired quiz tonight. Cumin, DJ Headed. Cumin, DJ Headed. CUMIN, DJ HEADED. Often we have the odd administrative error on the anagrams round. We'll see how this one played out, shall we? So let us know if you want to challenge in any way. Obviously, it's Keanu set it if there's any problems. We'll give you a couple of minutes. Grab yourselves a drink if you want, guys. Stretch your legs, 2 minutes, and we will get going again. Let's go. Hello, mate. You all right? You well? Well, you must be pleased with the lifting of the singleton restrictions. Oh, you're aging well. There you go. Another 24/7. It is a session IPA after all. I won't call it a session really. It's 2 cans during a quiz. After a quiz, though. Whoa, crazy. Party time. Ahead of work tomorrow. Of course, yeah. Party on, dude. Party on. Right. Are we all ready? Let me take you through your answers, guys. Shall I take you through your answers? Are we all ready? Are we all ready for your answers? Last 30 seconds, guys. Last 30 seconds. or as I like to call it, make it look like I'm styling it out while I'm actually sorting the screen freeze out. So how are we done? How are we done on the anagrams, guys? We all done all right? Let's go then, guys. Sheila, you didn't feel the strain, did you? Look at you. Stacey, look at that. Jesus, I really didn't have any doubt, did we? Jesus, let us know in the comments. Has your beer arrived as yet? This time last week, we awarded some beer, but it went unclaimed. Despite putting it on social media, despite a couple of asks, despite asking a couple of times, trying to give beer away, we couldn't. So we gave it away on Saturday with the phrase that pays. Given I was struggling with it, we were struggling with the Greek dessert baklava. Greek dessert baklava. Wow! For some reason on Saturday, it was a challenge. It was a hell of a challenge on Saturday. So that was the phrase that pays, was dessert baklava. There we go. So but baccarat. There was all sorts of stuff in the dissect Bratislava was one of the answers. Well done, Chris. Too many high teas, me things. Oh, Vicky Haig has sent us a question. Who's in the picture frame? Oh, we'll meet that fella later. He's single. Just, you might want to let some of the Rounders girls know. And what with the relief of lockdown, he's hoping to get to first base. Let's put it that way. That's all I'm saying about him. Lovely young lad. Lovely. Well, I have no idea how old he is today, but lovely, lovely young lad. Are we ready? Let's go for your answers. So, number one, Elon Musk, space travel company, SpaceX. It is SpaceX. Jesus, I see it's arriving tomorrow, your beer. Save it, join us on Saturday and send us a picture of you enjoying your beer to our Facebook page, please, buddy. We always like a celebratory shot of the winners. Gabby Fielding's kids, they drank it immediately. Nice sunny afternoon. They were straight on it, those kids. Number two, this statue that looked, John Smith looked like Eric Morecambe. Eric Morecambe. Number three, she was dissuaded from marrying group captain Peter Townsend. That was Princess Margaret. Princess Margaret. Oh, Nigel, hello, mate. I used to say, what a photo. Should I get him down? Come on, Nigel. Let's come and talk to this fella, shall we? There he is, look. Look at that gorgeous young boy. Sweet guy. Nigel Fawcett, ladies and gentlemen. Harrogate's finest, financial advisor, man of the people, and singleton. So, I mean, look at that. Sweet face. How old's that face today, Nigel? Give us a clue, mate. Just any number, mate. Just make it believable. Only a few years off, yeah? There we go. Nigel Fawcett, everybody. Welcome. If you know Nigel, post in the comments. Everybody knows Nigel. He's been around many houses selling insurance policies. So if you know Nigel, post in the comments. Say hello. Say I know Nigel. Even if you don't, just post in the comments. I know Nigel. Put him in a sort of false sense of security that is incredibly popular. And if you can leave any single women's name and phone number in the comments, that would be hugely appreciated. He's now released into a new bubble on Saturday, and he's keen to burst somebody's bubble this Saturday. So there we go, Nigel. Are we ready? We'll go back to answers, shall we? Number four, the goalkeeper who was advertising Head and Shoulders was Joe Hart. Joe Hart. Little unknown fact, actually. Before Sally and I got together, Sally previously dated Joe Hart, and she hoped he was going to propose to her. She thought, he's a keeper. Number five. Tennyson wrote about the charge of the Light Brigade. Charge of the Light Brigade. The deputy leader of the Labour Party is Angela Rayner. Number seven, the Chad character, What No? W-O-T, What No? Stephen, just for you, mate. Number eight, Stieg Larson, Vicky's bro. The girl with the dragon tattoo. The girl with the dragon tattoo. You're 8 again, guys. SpaceX was 1. Eric Morecambe was number 2. Number 3 was Princess Margaret. Number 4 was Head and Shoulders Above the Rest, Joe Hart. Number 5, The Charge of the Light Brigade, Angela Rayner was 6. What No was 7. And number 8 was Dragon Tattoo. They are your 8 people questions. Hang fire with your scores. Nigel will travel anywhere. At Kazakhstan, anyone? Nigel, willing to travel. Willing to travel. Let's put it that way. Let's go again, shall we? Nigel, it's like harmony.com over here, mate. 15 quid a month for this. Right, are we ready for your anagrams, guys? Your anagrams. Here we go. Number 1, calm over oil in Olivia Coleman. Olivia Coleman. Number 2, Galleon, II Jean. Galleon, II Jean. Angelina Jolie. And number 3, for our herb and spice related one, cumin DJ headed, is Dame Judi Dench. Little tricky one. I know you didn't like it when I did Professor Chris Whitty a couple of weeks ago, so I thought I'd do another 3-word name and not tell you. That's where I get my kicks, people. That's where I get my kicks. So we had number 1, Olivia Coleman. Number 2, Angelina Jolie. Number 3, Dame Judi Dench. You have either got 11, or if you double bubbled, you got 19. Get posting, guys. Well done, Nick. Doing well. Helen, hi. Oh, you're back. The team struggled without you. Hi, Kev. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're keeping all right. I would like to see yourself, Adrian, and the ladies on board this weekend, if you can, please, Kev. Hi, Shane. Hope you're well, buddy. Thank you. We've had a good day today, mate. Well done. Thank you for everything. You've been a real good support. Thank you, buddy. Look at those scores flying in. We're doing some good scores tonight, guys. Good. I thought that was a tough first round, if I'm honest, guys. So I'm quite impressed with some of the scores. Obviously, those people who are doing crap tend not to post their scores. Oh, no, that's all right. Jill Smith's there. So, yeah, if they're not doing so well, they don't tend to post their scores. But still, it's nice to have them along, isn't it? It's nice to have them along. Nige, off limits, okay? Right, are we ready? Round 3, TV and film. Round 3, TV and film. Number 1, what does Popeye have tattooed on his arm? What does Popeye have tattooed on his arm? So a few questions ago, we asked a question about Tennyson. I'm now asking a question about Popeye. Welcome to your Wednesday night quiz. Number 1, what does Popeye have tattooed on his arm? Question number 2, in which 1980s sitcom did Donald Sinden and Windsor Davies star as rival antiques dealers? In which 1980s sitcom did Donald Sinden and Windsor Davies star as rival antique dealers? Wow. Jen, wow. I've had some sticking. Right, last week I had to finish in time for Bradley Walsh. We've had a message, no less, a private message. Apparently Lewis is on at 9, so I've got to be done for 9. Wow. Bradley, I can understand, he was 60. Lewis is probably a repeat from about 10 years ago. So you'd rather watch a repeat than me. Thank you, Jen. I appreciate your feedback. Whatever. Number 3, who was the star of the 2015 film The Martian? Who was the star of the 2015 film The Martian? If you don't know the answer to the question about The Martian, just leave a space. Number 4, name the Star Wars actor who was recently in the news after delivering a speech at the Black Lives Matter demo in London. Name the Star Wars actor who was recently in the news after delivering a speech at the Black Lives Matter demo in London. Evening, Jennifer. Are we happy enough? Still enough? Is every? Feel free to criticise in the comments. That's what they're there for. It's for slating, but never post an answer. That doesn't work. Right, number 5. The actor Michael Angelis recently died, aged 68, but he's perhaps best remembered for narrating what? The actor Michael Angelis recently died, aged 68, but he is perhaps best remembered for narrating what? Thank you, Jen. Feedback. Appreciate it. Thanks. That is a compliment. Number 6. In Blackadder 2, who owned the pie shop? In Blackadder 2, who owned the pie shop? And question number 7. Which area of London gives its name to a classic series of black and white British comedy films? Which area of London gives its name to a classic series of black and white British comedy films? And your last one, guys. It's your usual year's question. All the same year, but what year is it? Racehorse Shergar is kidnapped by the IRA. Grandmaster Flash has a groundbreaking rap hit with white lines. And Breakfast TV is launched in the UK. All the same year, what year is it? Racehorse Shergar is kidnapped by the IRA. Grandmaster Flash has a groundbreaking rap hit with white lines. Don't do it. And Breakfast TV is launched in the UK. What year, guys? All the same year. What year was it? I will give you 30 seconds, then we will do a repeat of your round 3 for any that you have missed, guys. Quick repeat for any you may have missed. So number 1, TV and film, round 3. What does Popeye have tattooed on his arm? Question number 2. In which 1980s sitcom did Donald Sinden and Windsor Davies star as rival antiques dealers? Number 3. Who was the star of the 2015 film The Martian? Who was the star of the 2015 film The Martian? Number 4. Name the Star Wars actor who was recently in the news after delivering a speech at the Black Lives Matters demo in London. Name the Star Wars actor who was recently in the news after delivering a speech at the Black Lives Matter demo in London. Number 5. The actor Michael Angelis recently died, aged 68, but he is perhaps best remembered for narrating what? Number 6. In Blackadder 2, who owned the pie shop? Number 7. What area of London gives its name to a classic series of black and white British comedy films? And the last one, they're all the same year. What year is it? Racehorse Shergar is kidnapped by the IRA. Grandmaster Flash has a groundbreaking rap hit with white lines. And Breakfast TV is launched in the UK. There, your TV and film for round 3. We are moving over to your dingbats. Same form as always, guys. I'll show each one up to the screen, photo it. If you write it down, my advice is do it exactly as it looks on the page, because sometimes the placement gives it away. Ignore any printer bleed. There's no significance in that if you can see it through your screens. Are we ready? Your first one. Dingbats, for those, I think we've got all the regulars on. Say what you see, catchphrase. It is simple. You just literally have to write down what you see. Just write down what you see. Once you got them, guys, no answers in the comments, but brag. Put the pressure on your counterparts this evening. Bit of pressure. There we go. That's number 1. Number 1 on your dingbats. Let's go number 2. Here's your second one, guys. Number 2. So again, photo, screen grab. Bada bing, bada bong. Number 2. What does bada bing bada bong even mean? Don't know. Comes out every week though, doesn't it? Yeah, weird. Number 2. And your third one. Your third one. There we go. There we go. Well, that's an interesting one. Oh, it's quite difficult, that one. Quite impressive you get that one. I try to aggregate them a little bit in terms of easy, medium, and hard. It's not always as simple as that, because sometimes you just see them. But I try to go easy, medium, and hard and kind of aggregate as we go through. So there we go. That's your third one. Let's go again, guys. Number 1. On your dingbats. Number 1. There we go. Literally say what you see. Say what you see. Well, the middle solve the riddle, blah, blah, blah. Number 1. Number 2. There's your number 2. And your third and final, guys. There's your third and final. There we go. Really simple. Or is it? There we go. There are you free. I will give you a couple of minutes. I'm going to check in with the social media and Sally Social. I'll probably get some kind of abuse, dodgy haircut, whatever it may be. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to tell you a little bit about Rooster's beer of the week. What is the beer of the week this week? I'm going to tell you in a short while about their beer of the week. 2 minutes, guys. Hey, everybody. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. So we talked about the high tea, jasmine-inspired beer. Sally Social is going to share a link to that. Chris Perkis, the beer connoisseur, is giving it the thumbs up. It is now brewing again. So Sally Social is going to share a link if anybody was tempted by that. The phrase that pays tonight, guys, high tea. High tea will be your phrase that pays at the end of the quiz. High tea. Note it down, guys. High tea is tonight's phrase that pays. And Sally Social is going to share a link for anybody who wants to find out any more about the beer we touched on earlier. In terms of the beer of the week, it's actually beers of the week. Because what I want to tell you about is they put a mixed case of beers together for Father's Day. A case of beers, it's 24 quid. And what you get in there, it's a mix of 8 different beers. plus a Roosters branded pint glass, Roosters bar towel, and drip mats. So 8 beers, the Roosters pint glass, Roosters bar towel, and drip mats. It's vegan friendly for those that need it to be, and it includes the following: can of 24/7, the IPA, the 4.7 IPA, that's in the 330ml cans, the baby-faced assassin, love it. 6.1%, again, in the 330s. A can of the old high tea, tonight's beer that we've been talking about, the Jasmine Green Tea IPA, 6.2%, and that's in one of the bigger cans, the 440ml Toy Boys. Toy Boys? Wow. Tall Boys. Wow. Toy Boys. Whichever. Could be either. Who knows? The Jubilee, the 4% Cucumber Pale Ale, that's in a Tall Boy as well. The One Trick Pony, the 4.1 Rose Lemonade Sour, that's in the 330ml can. The Pilsner, that's the one I talked about last week. The Pilsner and the Pale Ale Hybrid, 4.8% in the 330ml. And then we've got another Tall Boy, the Roots, a Rock, a Reggae, the Pineapple and Grapefruit IPA. And finally, the ever popular, Ben Overton knows, the Yankee, the original Pale Ale, 4.3%. So your Father's Day mix case, 24 quid, 8 beers, branded beer glass, bar towel, and drip mats. Vegan friendly if you need them to be, guys. The 24/7 Babyface Assassin, High Tea, Jubilee, One Trick Pony, Pilsner, Roots, Rock, Reggae, and the Yankee. That's your Father's Day mix case. We now have one of our online votes. We need Team Sally or Team Scott posting in the comments. I don't know why I do it. I lose every time. Team Scott or Team Sally. The vote is, I claim if you are a dog father, i.e. you've got a foster dog and you're a bloke, you get to celebrate Father's Day, and your loving wife should get you a Father's Day mix case. So we need Team Scott, if you think dog fathers should have a Father's Day mix case, or if you think Sally's right and you think absolute nonsense, you don't even own that dog, you're just looking after him temporarily, you're purely custodian and don't deserve to have the Father's Day mix case. We go Team Sally. So with Team Scott for me, Team Sally for Sally Social. Father's Day, do dog fathers deserve Father's Day? That is your question. I'm quite liking where this vote's going somewhere. Basically, this is how I choose who I like, who I don't. I'm guessing if you put Team Scott, you've got more chance of winning the beer tonight. Of course you haven't. We put it in a random number. A random number generator machine. There we go. I knew the words. Funny enough, it's I did a vote like this earlier at work, and I lost miserably. I lost. It was 5-1 was the vote, and I was the one. Thanks, Shane. Thanks for your moral support there, buddy. Right. So that's your Father's Day mix case. Sally Social is going to put a link to that. I know a lot of people have been asking Roosters what they're doing for Father's Day. They put the mix case together. It's 24 quid. Order it online as soon as, guys. So it's there for Father's Day. And Sally Social, she'll share that link a couple of times in the next 10-15 minutes with you. Let me take you through your answers. Stand by your beds. Round 3, TV and film. Popeye has an anchor on his arm. Anchor. Number 2, 1980s sitcom. Donald Sinder, Windsor Davis, Antiques. Never the Twain. Never the Twain. Number 3, the star of The Martian, Matt Damon. Matt Damon. Number 4, the Star Wars star with the Black Lives Matter speech, John Boyega. John Boyega. Words to that effect. Number 5, Michael Angelis. Michael Angelis narrated Thomas the Tank Engine. Thomas the Tank Engine. Following in the footsteps of Ringo Starr. Does anybody else do a Ringo Starr impression that basically evolves into Gary Barlow? No, just me. Okay, number 6. Mrs. Miggins owned a pie shop in Blackadder 2. Mrs. Miggins. And number 7, the black and white British comedy films, Ealing. Ealing. The year. Shargar goes AWOL. White Lines, Don't Do It, and Breakfast TV, 1983. 1983. Your answers, guys. Number 1, Anchor, Never the Twain. 2, Matt Damon. Number 3. Number 4, John Miego. Number 5, Thomas the Tank Engine. 6 is Mrs. Miggins. Ealing at 7, and 1983 at 8. They are your TV and film. Let's do your anagrams, guys. The ever popular anagrams. Here we go. Number 1, it's really simple. I said, just say what you see. It's just for fun. Just for fun. Just for fun. Number 2. Number 2. There we go. We were looking for middle age spread. Middle age spread. You all right, Sally Social? Wow. And number 3. That's why I don't get a Father's Day gift. Number 3. Number 3, Peep. Peep, what could that be? Look both ways. Look both ways. If anybody got that, stick it in the comments. I'm mightily impressed if you got that. Look both ways. There we go, guys. We have the votes in. We have. Wow, that is brutal. Okay, Sally Social has just put through a bit of paper to me, if you can read it. Okay, that is the vote of the online jury. We've got 18 people think that a dog father should get a gift. We've got 5 on Team Sally. However, you can see here, this includes a vote from your mum for Sally. Wow. There we go. There we go. There we go. So, Mum, just remember, it's International Rose Day on Saturday, and I'm popping around with a delivery this week. Revote? Okay. So there we go. Your answers again, guys. Just for fun, middle-age spread, and look both ways. You're already posting the scores, guys. You know what it's like. You've either got 22 or you've got 30. 22 or 30. Post away, guys. We are moving on to our music round. If I can ask you again, guys, we would love your company on Saturday. We're going to have a bit of fun on Saturday night. It's the last one I can commit to on a Saturday. It will be the 25th online quiz that I've done in the last 12 weeks, plus a couple of private ones that we've run as well for companies and for special people. So it's our special quiz on Saturday night, our last one. I'm giving it up with a heavy heart, but work commitments, etc., have dictated the need to do so. So Saturday, we're going to have a giggle. Jump on board with us, if you will. On top of that as well, anybody who's taking part, we know it's a real difficult time for people financially, on furlough, on self-employment schemes, etc., etc. But if anybody can spare literally just a couple of quid on Saturday, we are going to set up a Just Giving page for Saturday's quiz. We're going to try and raise a little bit of money for Blue Cross Animal Rescue Centre. We've had so much fun through this quiz. Sally and I have got so much joy from looking after Patch, and continue to get that from looking after Keanu. And we'll continue to do so throughout the period that Sally and I are either working from home or on furlough. So we're going to try and get a little bit of cash on Saturday night if we can. We know people are getting asked left, right and centre at the moment. So there's no obligation for anybody to donate on Saturday. Please come along, take part. If you can spare a couple of quid on the Just Giving page, happy days, but you're equally welcome either way. We'll send some more details out. Keep an eye on the Facebook page, please, guys. But we're going to try and raise a little bit of pennies for Blue Cross Rescue Centre. We know it's a little bit self-indulgent with Patch and Keanu, but animal rescue centres are really, really struggling at the moment. I know there's a number of people who take part in this quiz who've got their own rescue dogs, rescue animals. We've had some lovely photos with a quiz of your pets. And if you feel that it's something you would like to support, it would mean a lot to us. But equally, your company means a huge amount to us as well. Okay, let's move on to round 5, guys. Round 5, which is music. It's music. Number 1, name the British pop star who celebrated his 80th birthday on Monday. Well done, Mum. You've got one right tonight. So name the British pop star who celebrated his 80th birthday on Monday. Number 2, The Whole of the Moon was a 1991 hit for which group? The Whole of the Moon was a 1991 hit for which group? I know, Vicky and Steve, you are going to smash it out the park this round. You always do on your music. Steve is probably the best quizzer I know when it comes to music. Genius with his music. Number three, which 80s hit starts with the lyric, "You and I in a little toy shop"? Which 80s hit starts with the lyric, "You and I in a little toy shop"? Number 4, what was the fruity 3-word title of Shaun Ryder's best-selling autobiography? What was the fruity 3-word title of Shaun Ryder's best-selling autobiography? Number 5, in relation to the record company, what do the letters HMV stand for? In relation to the record company, what do the letters HMV stand for? And I think we may have some of the HMV crowd who take part in the Devonshire quiz. They sometimes jump on and join us as well. So Christine and Jamie Tatters, if you're on, let us know. In relation to the record company, what do the letters HMV stand for? Number 6, the 1970s, Nancy Spungen was the girlfriend of whom? Nancy Spungen was the girlfriend of whom? Nancy Spungen, S-P-U-N-G-E-N. The 1970s, Nancy Spungen was the girlfriend of whom? Question number 7. Who wrote the opera Madame Butterfly? Who wrote the opera Madame Butterfly? We've got one for the more sophisticated quiz players. That's 99 of you out of the equation. Good evening, Moira. Sally Social got it, apparently. Yeah, I'm more question 6 and Sal's more question 7, I would say. And number 8, your final question, last question of the night. Are we ready? Who had a 1984 hit with "I'm Gonna Tear Your Playhouse Down"? Who had a 1984 hit with "I'm Gonna Tear Your Playhouse Down"? Stephen Sanders, Badoom Tish, double bubble, mate. Badoom Tish. I'm going to do a recap, guys. Are we ready? Stand by if you've missed any. Number 1, name the British pop star who celebrated his 80th birthday on Monday. Number 2, The Whole of the Moon was a 1991 hit for which group? And number 3, which 80s hit starts with the lyrics, "You and I in a little toy shop"? Shane's obviously doing well. Hey day, Shane. Hey day. Number 4, what was the fruity 3-word title of Shaun Ryder's best-selling autobiography? Oh, wow. I do a highbrow question. Wow, the bright ones at family aren't around. Helen, good luck. I'd say contact the wider Logan family, but seriously, wasting your time. They ain't gonna know it, are they? Let's be honest. Number 5, in relation to the record company, what do the letters HMV stand for? Vicky Haig, yes, this is the first haircut since we performed live comedy together. in what was my one and only maiden performance. I know you are going on to bigger and better things, undoubtedly, with your creative writing and your warm, engaging manner. But yeah, it was cut on the 15th of March. It was cut again some point last week. So best part of 3 months for these little long locks. Number 6, the 1970s, Nancy Spungen was the girlfriend of whom? Number 7, who wrote the opera Madame Butterfly? Come on, Moira, hurry up home. Text her Helen. And number 8, who had a 1984 hit with I'm Gonna Tear Your Playhouse Down? 30 seconds, guys, then I'm going to give you your answers. 30 seconds. Oh, wow. Whoa. Brother's jumped on. Brother Clive's jumped on. He's looking buff, I've got to say. Nige, I don't know if you've seen. Clive, have you met Nige? You know Nige, don't you? Here we go. Where is he? Where's Nige gone, everybody? Here he is. Look who's on the photo frame of destiny tonight, Clive. Sits up there normally on the shelf of shame. Nigel joined us this evening, and result of that is, Clive, we've got him a date in Dridlington with a Rounders player. So first base, we'll see where we go under the new Singleton bubble night. Let us know. Keep us posted. Let us know Saturday night. Maybe quiz together. Social distancing. That's all I'm saying. Right, let's move on because I'm talking twaddle, it would appear. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Sally's just told me I'm talking twaddle. I'm going to give you your answers. Remember, the phrase that pays tonight is high tea. That is after the Jasmine Tea IPA. Sally Social's going to share the links to that. Sally Social will share the link to the Father's Day mix pack for all those dog lovers and dog fosterers out there. Get in. Right. So Saturday's my last quiz on the Saturday night. Don't forget, guys, Saturday night. Please join us. We're going to have some fun. We're going to raise some money for the Blue Cross Animal Rescue Centre. Would love it if you can. I've got to go really quickly because Lewis is on. It's it's almost 15 years old, but Jen needs to watch it. So let's go. Your answers, guys. Number 1, Tom Jones. Thank you, Chris. Not unusual. There we go. Number 2. So Tom Jones was 80 Monday. The Whole of the Moon, 1991, was The Waterboys. Number 3, You and I in a Little Toy Shop, 99, Red Balloons. Number 4, Sean Ryder's best-selling autobiography, Twisting My Melons. HMV stands for His Master's Voice. Nancy Spungen, number 6, was the girlfriend of Sid Vicious. Madame Butterfly was wrote by Puccini. And number 7, I'm going to say Your Playhouse Down was Paul Young. There are your 8 guys. Tom Jones, number 1. The Waterboys at number 2. Number 3 was 99 Red Balloons. Number 4, Twisting My Melons. Number 5, His Master's Voice. Sid Vicious at 6. Number 7, Puccini. And number 8 was Paul Young. Who else goes from Sid Vicious to Puccini? We went from Tennyson to Popeye. We've now gone from Sid Vicious to Puccini. That's your Wednesday quiz, folks. Start posting your scores. It's out of 38. We need your score. And if you put the word high tea afterwards, if you post the word high tea, your name goes into the random number generator and we will award some beer. That will be on the Facebook page within the next hour, guys. Within the next hour, we'll do a post. We'll let you know what a good score looked like this evening. As always, thank you for your company, guys. We do sincerely appreciate it. We appreciate everybody's social distancing, and we would love it if you would join us Saturday. If not, I'm back here on Wednesday. Wednesday, as always, they'll continue throughout the period of lockdown until it is safe and secure for us all to be in the tap room for our Wednesday quiz face-to-face. In the meantime, we stay online with your Wednesday night quiz. Join us on Saturday, 8 o'clock. Really would love your company. Would love to get 100 plus taking part on Saturday. If you don't normally do a Saturday, please make this the last chance to do so. The one that you do. If you want another quiz, we have got Ant from Yorkshire DJ Beats. He's hosting at 8:15 tomorrow. 8:15 tomorrow, Yorkshire DJ Beats. We will share a link for that tomorrow. 8:15 with Anthony. Another absolute cracking quiz. We're back here on Saturday at 8 o'clock. As always, guys, stay safe, look after one another. From the brilliant Sally Social, we wouldn't have a quiz if it wasn't for Sally. Also, you've met another person this evening. Very cute, very difficult to age. Yep, that's Nigel Fawcett. And we also had Keanu the dog. Ladies, don't forget, you can post in the comments your name and your phone number. This fella, wow, social bubbles. That's all I'm saying. He's your man. Thank you for your company, Nige. Thank you for being a subject of fun this evening. We really do appreciate it. Honestly, mate, for a guy of 42, you look really well on it, mate. Really well at 42. Wow. Okay, guys. So thank you. Well done. Obviously, it was Pacini. Did you get? Yeah. There we go, Nige. Put a bit of culture in for you, mate. That was a chance to impress the ladies. Thank you, guys. I'm going to hang on for another minute. You guys start dropping off. Jen's gone already. She's got Lewis on ITV2 from 1989. So she's gone. She's gone, let's be honest. Thank you for your company, guys. We really, really do appreciate it. From myself, from Sal, from Keanu, we'll see you at Saturday at 8 o'clock. We're going to have a laugh. We're going to raise, hopefully, a little bit of money for Blue Cross Animal Rescue. As always, guys, your feedback, your comments, they mean the world to us, guys. We really do appreciate it. Jesus, when your beer arrives tomorrow, we want that celebratory photo. Sir, enjoy your beer. I know you're a big Roosters man, so enjoy that. Really appreciate all your company far and wide. We're in Perth, we're in Germany, we're down in Guildford, in Surrey. We're throughout the UK, in Lincoln, in Cambridgeshire. Obviously, we've got a lot locally in Harrogate here in North Yorkshire. Really, really appreciate it, guys. Look after one another, stay safe, and keep social distancing. No, no.